Hey everybody, it's Chris and Desha. I'm Chris.
And I'm Des.
And today we're going to talk to you about the new, I should say, Paul Thomas Anderson film, A Phantom Thread, or just Phantom Thread, sorry, not A. Phantom Thread starring Daniel Day-Lewis. Des, what did you think?
I was into this movie. He drew me in from the beginning, and I was on the edge. I didn't know what was going to happen. They had me. This movie had me. There's some twists. Well, not kind of twists. Not a conventional twist, but the story went somewhere. I was like, oh, she's doing what? Oh no! And so there's parts to it where I I wasn't ready for that part, and it surprised me. And then it turned into this tale of this love story between these two people that is kind of twisted, but is interesting. I was in. The fashion part is just kind of the backdrop for it. That some people might really be attracted to that part of the movie and interested in the fashion in that part. If you can't tell from my wardrobe, fashion isn't necessarily the thing that I strive for all the time. But I thought it was interesting. I thought it was good. I know Daniel Day-Lewis I thought was really good in this. He's always good. He really goes. I feel like he goes really deep into characters and yes, is into it. But I enjoyed it. It's not something that I'm gonna go back to, or I would probably recommend it to some people, but not to every single person. What did you think?
I enjoyed it way more than I thought. I'll be honest with you. And when I saw the commercials for this movie, for one thing, Paul Thomas Anderson is so hit or miss for me. He's another one of those directors who, kind of like Aronofsky is, like, they're very smart, and then they want to tell you how smart they are for 2.5 hours, and I am tired of it by 20 minutes. And so I love There Will Be Blood. Don't get me wrong. I thought that was a fantastic movie.
Oh, yeah.
And then I hated The Master. I thought it was the most pointless, boring movie. We saw it together. She hated it too.
I don't even remember it. I blocked it out of my head.
It was with
Who was
Amy
that?
Adams and, what's his name that died?
I really blocked it out.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know why I can't think of his name. That makes me angry. And I didn't really like Inherent Vice either. See, I'm not a huge Paul Thomas Anderson. I know some people, it's very like, if you're a young film critic, you're supposed to, like, love Paul Thomas Anderson because you're supposed to think he's a genius or whatever. Philip Seymour Hoffman was what I was going to say.
Oh.
Yeah. I hated The Master. I can't even go to it. But anyway, this movie is much better than that. And so when I saw the preview for it at first, I like Daniel Day-Lewis, but he is not an action star. Daniel Day-Lewis, right? He's not going to grab you, and he's very method and very deep, and he can't play regular guy though. He's Daniel Day-Lewis above the rest of us, right? And he's a fantastic actor. Don't get me wrong. Lincoln, he was so good, so good. Anyway, all that to say, I was not looking forward to this movie. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to decide if I'd rather watch paint dry or this film. And so that really is honestly where I went. I think because I had those expectations of it, It was way above those expectations. It was a much better film than I had anticipated. It's a good film. I would say it is a very well-made film. I like Daniel Day-Lewis, of course. He is a great actor. I really liked Leslie Manville, who played his sister, Cyril. She was good, real good.
Yeah,
she was real good. And Vicky Krieps, who played Alma, was good also. But I liked the Leslie Manville character, the sister. She was good. Good job, Leslie. And it was, like, beautifully shot. The costumes, I love fashion, so I'm on the other end of that spectrum with that. Like, I love the costumes, and my sister and I sat next to each other, and the whole time, like, oh, I love that dress. I was like, oh yeah, you know that. Like, okay, now see the lace on that one? Like, oh yeah. Her and I both back and forth the whole time because we love it, and so the costumes are beautiful in it.
They really are beautiful.
But the main story is really him, and then it gets into this story, and for a while it's him and, like, his, like, eccentricities. And then it's him and his, like, sister's relationship, and then him and this new girl's relationship. And the best part for me is when it's him and his sister and the new girl's relationship.
Yeah.
When it's like, oh, this is who?
The tension.
I love that. And again, Leslie Manville's so good as Cyril. She plays this really, like, okay, Okay. I gotcha. So I enjoyed that, but it's beautiful to look at for sure as well too. I am with Des on the like. I would recommend it to a group of people, but I would not like.
Across the board.
I would not say like every person should go see Phantom because every person's gonna love any Paul Thomas Anderson film. But I think this is one of his better films, and I really enjoy Daniel Day-Lewis and Leslie Manville in it.
There you go.
There you go.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.